Feels like things have changed.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Hey dudes, the Gopher here, and today I want to break down a game I had seriously high expectations for. Expectations that were completely shattered upon release, as I entered Rockstar's most finely crafted game to date. So sit back, relax, and let's take a look at one of gaming's masterpieces. Few games have balls like Redemption 2. No, not those balls. Storytelling balls. Unlike Rockstar's other titles, Red Dead opens up in the mountains. The gang down on its luck having just failed a boat robbery in Blackwater. This slow, cold, pun intended, opening sets the tone for the entire game, and does so perfectly. Unlike with GTA, you're not supposed to run around the world just shooting up everyone you see. This is a story about family, and it's great to see those themes front and centre and bring about real moral choices throughout the game. We're placed in the boots of Arthur Morgan, Dutch's third in command and the most layered character Rockstar have ever created. Probably the best voice to be put to a character, at least second to John Marston. How you play Arthur is down to you, however your actions have very real consequences in the form of the honour system, and this will impact the world and missions, cutscenes and NPC interactions will all change drastically due to your choices.
What's the ruckus, boys?
Get back! We got a cursed creature in here!
Oh, yeah?
It's as big as a mule and as mean as a hellcat!
It looked like a lion to me.
That's a dog in there.
Dog?
Throughout the game we see Dutch's gang traverse America in search of a better life, and it's in this that we start to see Dutch's change into the man we heard so much about in Redemption 1.
This place ain't no such thing as civilized.
What really blew me away is how every member of the gang is important. You really feel for these people as they struggle with civilization claiming the West and threatening their way of life. For such a serious story, it's great to see how naturally Rockstar have injected humour into this game, grounding the characters and giving you some real laugh-out-loud moments.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Nobody. I'm talking to nobody.
What did you say?
What?
I said, what did you say?
Get lost, buddy.
Shut up, mister! Yeah, shut your mouth, mister.
I don't want to say too much about the story, out of fear for spoiling anything, but rest assured, Rockstar have created a cinematic and gripping experience from start to finish. Everything has weight, everything has consequences, and most importantly, you feel drawn in and invested from the get-go. I've heard a lot of complaints about the controls for this game. Personally, I think they lend themselves to encouraging you to slow down and soak in the beautiful landscapes and vistas Rockstar have created over the last 8 years. There are times that it can feel a little bit awkward, sure, but I'll take that for the immersion Arthur's interactions with the world provide. Rockstar clearly want you to slow down and soak in your surroundings, and I don't blame them. They spent 8 years making this game. The presentation here is astounding, with a day-night cycle, realistic lighting on surfaces even to the point where light pierces through Arthur's ear cartilage, beautifully varied and dynamic weather effects, and that's before we've even gotten to the inhabitants of the Wild West. This is how NPCs should be done. Every single one can be interacted with and have their own daily routines. Antagonise a guy at a saloon and he may just ask you to step outside to duel.
Sounds like we got a real son of a bitch here, fellas. No, not so fast. I got some words for you.
Help someone out in the wild and ride into town later, and they might just recognise you and offer you a reward. It's this moment-to-moment immersion with changing weather and interactions with the people around you that keep you coming back for more, that keep you invested in this world. I've had hour-long play sessions before where I didn't even touch the story. I just lived in the towns and went out hunting because it's so flawlessly convincing. I once went out hunting in the forest near Rhodes, only to be bucked by a deer. When Arthur came to and stood up, I was being surrounded by lawmen for my recent crimes. It's fair to say this didn't go well for them.
Damn here, I'll let you up.
Of course, it wouldn't be a western without some gun and horseplay, and I'm pleased to say that both of these are top-notch. The gunplay is as rockstar as ever. However, the recoil and degradation guns now display offer a layer of depth the first Red Dead and even Grand Theft Auto 5 didn't have. Every shot has serious weight to it thanks to an updated physics engine. The game is damn right brutal at times thanks to this, and I often found myself feeling kinda disgusted in my actions because the game gave me such a realistic outcome to the violence I was partaking in. This all lends itself back to the story. Arthur isn't just a cold-blooded killer, and oftentimes, after you go on a murderous rampage, he'll reflect negatively on the experience with camp members.
Let me see. They set us up once before. They didn't like us. We destroyed their farm. Should I go on?
It's this grounded realism that again pulls you in and asks that you make, hopefully, better decisions as you progress. Rob a store and take out the manager, they'll come back with bruises and bandages around their face. Shoot up a load of lawmen in the city, and next time you come back, there will be armed patrols looking for you.
Hold on a spell. We need to talk.
I've done nothing wrong.
What's your business here?
I'm just passing through.
Know anything about that stiff over there?
Not a clue, I'm afraid.
Go on. Make yourself scarce.
Yep.
Horses. I mean, Rockstar nailed this the first time around, and this time is no different. I love how if your horse gets nervous, you can simply click in the left stick and Arthur will try to calm him or her down. It's personal and helps grow a bond with that horse. I found myself doing the whole playthrough on my white Arabian because that's my girl. It's these little things the game has you doing as Arthur that make you feel invested. My first horse died in a train robbery gone wrong, and I honestly had to walk away from the game for a bit through fear of going on a rampage and completely ruining my honour. Rockstar's attention to detail in this world is incredible. The map is huge, so huge I often made it a routine to stock up on supplies before heading out on long journeys, stopping by a campfire to cook food, craft tonics and clean my weapons for the day ahead. For me to try and sum it up here wouldn't do it justice. I'm completely blown away by the attention paid, and would love to cover it further in another video. Would you be interested in seeing a video breakdown of the small details in this game? Drop me a comment down below. As should be painfully obvious by now, this game is beautiful. What I didn't expect, however, is the incredible soundtrack. Every track, whether it just be ambient music as you're moving through the world, to big set pieces where the music gets fired up.
Jack? Oh, shit!
It's all seamless. You can tell that the moment in Red Dead 1 where you enter Mexico not only struck a chord with us as gamers, but also Rockstar. as there's so many moments like that to be found here. On the visual side, I played this game on the base Xbox One and I was blown away. I've seen footage of it running on the Xbox One X and all I can say is, bring the damn thing to PC, Rockstar, please! It's a beautiful game, and that is all. I could talk forever about my experience with Red Dead. Much more than 10 minutes, I assure you. Going into it, I had John Marston's story fresh in my mind, and I couldn't wait to get lost in Rockstar's take on the Old West again. It's gripping, moving, and a technical feat. Like Grand Theft Auto 5 was to the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a swan song for this era of gaming. Few studios can tell a story like Rockstar have here, and I really hope to see some single-player DLC announced soon. All in all, Red Dead Redemption 2, like its predecessor before it, is my favourite game of all time, and anything will be hard-pressed to beat it anytime soon. For now, however, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments down below, dudes. I've had great fun making this, and I'd like to do more. I'd also love to hear your craziest moments in Redemption 2, so let me hear those down below in the comments. For now though, I've been the Gopher, this has been Red Dead Redemption 2, and I will catch you dudes in the next one. Ta-ta!